by the president, and we're focusing on the pronouncement on corruption first. The president did not put a blanket blame on Parliament. He said some people. How come the reaction and the irritation appears to be across board, across both houses, and everyone is angry at the president?
Fred, I had the fortune of being present in that meeting. And I remember very well, he said there is corruption in Parliament. Okay? So, of course, by implication, it is not the entire Parliament, but some people who are within the members, some members. That was the implication. So, there is understandably anger, because people want to know who are these individuals. In fact, when he gave the example of the 10 million shillings received, he asked, do you know about it? And some people said no. Mm-hmm. But then still, he went on to discuss that corruption, like there is a problem within the house, that both houses. So, you know, visibly, people were feeling that the president is generalizing and doesn't want to pinpoint at specific persons. And when the push came that, no, you should name these people, right in the meeting, he said no, because they said name them and shame them. That was the shouting that was going on. And he said, no, I will not name and shame. I will arrest. Mm-hmm. Okay? So the people, even in the meeting, were feeling that don't generalize, focus on the individuals and take the action. So then the president says something, and this is something I want us to understand. He said he's a consumer of raw intelligence, okay? So he knows things that we may not know, because we are not, at least at that level of intelligence briefing, we are not there. I think it's him and other people who get that kind of intelligence. Now, intelligence is not evidence, okay? You can't use intelligence in court. You can't use intelligence in a parliamentary committee, whether it's a Senate committee or a National Assembly committee or a County Assembly committee. Because intelligence is just intelligence. Intelligence is information. Now, the process of changing intelligence to evidence, it's a process. It needs time. It needs quiet investigations, because I can make an accusation that there are carjackings along Thika Road, okay? And then, yeah, there's information. We have seen some people dressed like this, and they normally come at this time. That is information that amounts to intelligence, okay? But then for you to pick that this is the person that must be charged, must be arrested, you must have evidence. Otherwise, intelligence will not amount to evidence. So how you treat intelligence is the decision of the consumer of that intelligence. That's why people were saying, no, don't stop at telling us intelligence. Convert that intelligence into evidence and then take the necessary action.
Do you feel like the president is mishandling this war on corruption, especially when it comes to the Houses of Parliament?
From where I sit, and as a sitting senator, the law says corruption will take place, and those to be punished, or those who face potential punishment, the giver and the taker of that corruption. Mm-hmm. So any person who is giving, any person who is receiving, both of them are guilty of the same. So it is not complete. It's not a complete sentence to say you received, but you're not naming the giver. Okay. But there's one more point I wanted to make, and which is something that we need to think about. Parliament, both the National Assembly and the Senate, where I sit, is a reflection of the society, okay? We have professors there, and we have people who are not so learned. We have business people, we have professionals, we have all mix of life, very religious people and very bad people. all of them are there. So Kenya truly is represented in the National Assembly. Kenya is truly represented in the Senate. So when there are fingers being pointed there, it is